Hey guys, Rinji here, and once again, bringing you the worst out of the VTuber community. It might be December, might be the month of giving, might be the month of forgiveness, but it's certainly not for Niji sisters. And by Niji sisters, I mean Niji fans and onlookers that cannot keep to themselves and would rather harass people over things that happened a while ago and misconstrue what someone said and what someone actually is. And if you know the subject of today's video, which is Sayu Synchronicity, previously Sayu Okami, but even then, there was also Zion from Niji Sanji Yen. Yes, that's what she previously was. And her whole story is a complicated one. I encourage you to watch all of my previous videos and streams about her arc because it's a fascinating one. It tells you a lot about Sayu herself, but even more about how Niji Sanji operates and how their fans behave on a daily basis, especially when it comes to people they don't necessarily like. And Sayu once again got herself into a bit of trouble after a set of tweets which are now deleted. So let's get right into the story and I'll explain things as we go on. Oh wow, I can't believe it's been a whole year since everything. Feels like it happened ages ago. But it's hard to think that it was at the very least exactly 1 year ago. I was so incredibly happy and motivated like I'd never felt before. I hope I can feel that again someday. But until then, I hope they have a great day. I hope they know that I think they work very hard and that I hope they find true happiness. I wish we could have been friends and wish friendship wasn't so complicated sometimes. But I can finally accept not being wanted even though I wanted to be. And I'll always be here to help if I can be wanted in some way. Best of luck. Here, Sayu's referencing to her career as Zion, as also to her generation that she starred in, like Soleil, mentioning the people that were there. She has a bumpy and rocky history with them. Some people she claims that have backstabbed her in there, but there were other people within Nijisanji itself that also helped her out. And then she made the following tweet, also now deleted. People enjoy making their own impressions of words, and I honestly don't even know if clarifying is worth it, but I want to try to help those people who don't know how it is being on the business side. When I said something new was a flop, it was because of the change of the economy and analytical factors, not the lack of talent. The VTubing community is way more saturated now than it was several years ago, which means things that were traditional or enough to be popular then may not get the same level of popularity now. And sometimes it's because an employer won't adapt to the current trends or something that most VTuber nowadays do is not allowed, thus resulting in less content variety allowed. Saying something didn't work doesn't always mean it's the fault of the people executing them, and vice versa. The internet is stressful enough place, but please just can we stop back and forth of these kinds of things and look away in peace? What Sayu here is referencing to is something that she said about one of the Niji generations, I believe, and people started misconstruing what she said, that she was pretty much flinging insults at people. And the last tweet and this tweet got a lot of backlash from the people I mentioned in the beginning of the video. They couldn't catch most of what it was, but then there was something else that also happened to Sayu afterwards. What happened? Well, Sayu's manager stepped in and made this tweet on December 13th. Hey everyone, I'm Rayhid, Sayu's manager. We had some discussion and both agreed it would be best for her to step back from Twitter for a while. Someone who has been both a co-worker and friend of Sayu for 2 years now, I care about her deeply and see how this is affecting her. For the time being, I'll be posting her going live posts and schedules, along with her passing along other messages for her. Please know she holds her committee members close to her heart. and is stepping away from her well-being until she feels she can return. Want to have a fresh start in the new year, and a clear head definitely helps. All kind words will be passed along. Thank you to those who are supporting my girl. She'll be around in Discord and her planned streams are still a go. And as you can imagine, the levels of harassment she's been getting throughout the months, over the year, uh, actually now, considering she also got doxed by people, got sent death threats and all kinds of harassment. And the harassment never really lets up, because a lot of her posts, especially the Twitter ones, are sometimes swarmed by her aunties, a lot of them being Niji Sanji fans herself. And let's actually take a look at some of the replies and quote retweets by very reasonable people to this particular post where Rayhit announced that Sayu is taking a break from Twitter. Take away her internet. Womp womp. Never come back on this app. You had it coming. Lol K. LMAO. Be so for real. LMFAO. Please get her some therapy too. For real, for real. Hate Zoomers. Huh? Girl, you wouldn't move on for a year herself, lol. It's fine that the manager had to step in the end. Also, why wouldn't you advise her to stop doing this sooner? Well, Sayu is an emotional type of person, and she's been talking about this a lot if you didn't see it. But then again, part of her mood, part of her attitude is thanks to people like you and others completely ridiculing her and harassing her in and out whenever you get the chance to do so. And there's more. Can you block me, please? All my friends have been blocked too. I feel left out. Well, if you didn't harass her, then it wouldn't have happened to you. But then again, you seem to be wanting this kind of attention. Nobody harassed her. She brought it up many times and still will not let it go. Everyone has been trying to tell her to move on because it was a year ago. Hard to move on from being doxxed and harassed by half this community. I'm pretty sure the original anniversary was her attempt to move on. At least she was trying to reconcile something. Maybe not exactly move on. I'm not Sayu's friend, nor am I her closest confidant or whatever, so I wouldn't know her mindset exactly. But it seems that despite trying to move on, she still holds a lot of this stuff very close to her heart, and certainly bothers her to a degree that she would leave Twitter upon witnessing what other people have to say about it and about her. But there's of course more. Please tell her to move on already. She had it coming. And here's someone explaining what happened. This time, the timeline of this whole thing breaks my heart. Makes a tweet talking about how she misses them, and if they don't miss her on their first year anniversary. Everyone points out how the last time she talked about them, she was insulting them. She blocks everyone pointed that out. And also a couple of you who were making fun of her. They makes a post about not wanting to hear / take her side, which makes people more confused because she was the one who blocked them. And now this tweet. I truly hope she can move past everything. Being stuck in the past helps no one. Continuing on about the situations like these never help. But hey, maybe try to appeal to different people. Trying to get Niji fans to like you is hard, and appealing to Fortune Bros is not getting you anywhere. Hope Sayu finds peace of mind soon. I think appealing to both can be rather fallacious. You'd best just, find the type of audience that you want to have with you. Doesn't matter where they come from. And I doubt there's like actual VTubers, and I doubt there's many actual VTubers. I know a few that do pander to specific places, but most of them just end up getting an audience because of the specific ways they behave, the specific content they put out. And it's all a mixture of different factors here. So what kind of audience you get kind of depends on your content and also your behavior in the end. But again, this wasn't the all of it. This MF can deal with the redacted she does on the internet. And where they're hating on me, where. Yeah, take a break from Twitter and never come back while you're at it. Learn how to deal with the consequences of your actions, which are dramatic redacted. Like, but you guys keep harassing her for things that happened more than a year ago. Then get out of the internet, go find a real job. Then no one will remember how much of a stupid P word, B word you are. L plus ratio plus bozo plus vadia burra no carajo. And here's another one translated from Portuguese by the same person. Notice how there are only young, unemployed grown men who like her. It never fails. I mean, what are you in comparison to them, though? You're a class act. That's what you are. Lastly, wait, what happened? 2 years ago, she literally admitted like 10 times that she liked little boys. She means fictional characters, by the way. And still she managed to get in Niji Sanji when she harassed a lot of livers, gaslit Finana, made some SA jokes with Hex and made him uncomfortable, leaked private information from Niji and etc. Basically a lot of jokes that were very quadruple skull emoji, and even as a joke, you know. Oh my god, wait. This is Zion? I was confused, bro. Yeah, that's wild. I guess I didn't catch the rebrand, lol. Yeah, she still hasn't gotten over it. IG. And yeah, that's the whole situation in a nutshell. Sayu be endlessly harassed by what I like to call Niji sisters and onlookers. And finally led to this point where she had to take a break for her own sake. I do hope that she gets some kind of help, whether it's a type of professional help or help from her friends. I do hope she can focus on herself more instead of her past. And to end this video off, I hope you won't let your past define you. Hope you won't use your past as a crutch or maybe like an iron ball and chain. Hopefully, it teaches you how to find yourself in any future situations, because living in the past is never a way to move forward in anything in life. But for right now, it's everything. I hope to see you on the next one.